Hello, everyone. My name is Carl, and I am trying to become a full-time content creator. I will be shifting my focus from Twitch to making YouTube videos, and I will be uploading one a week for the entirety of 2023. So if that's all you wanted to know from this announcement, feel free to click off now. If you want to know specifically what that will mean exactly going forward, you can skip to this timestamp. But if you're interested to know exactly how and why I made this decision, well, watch on. In this video, I will be referencing 4 pieces of media that inspired me to make this decision. 1, my favorite stream that I ever did of all time. 2, a video about starting a new Twitch channel made by Drew Gooden. 3, a video about content creation in general by Doug. And 4, the Tom Scott Plus YouTube channel. So, without further ado, roll the clip. I'm a good conversationalist. Why, thank you. I try. Say the key to me being a conversationalist, I gotta have a couple viewers to start out with. I have a problem just talking about nothing, but when I can actually have a topic or have someone ask me questions, then I'm good. But yeah, I'm glad people liked it. I was afraid that no one would show up and I would be doing channel points predictions that no one would participate in until I'd inevitably ended stream prematurely, feeling pathetic, sad, and alone. I was too afraid to say that then, but I need to be honest with myself. That still is a legitimate fear that I have every time I go to hit the start streaming button. Now, don't get me wrong, I love streaming when I have people to talk to. The problem is that all too often I'll hit the go live button, stream for 3 hours, not get a single chat all stream, and then I'll end. Sure, I like the playing video games part of streaming, but the main thing that keeps me going is the fact that I have the opportunity to meet and interact with tons of new people. Heck, that clip from my favorite stream of all time wasn't the stream where I got 44 gift subs randomly. It wasn't my 14-hour Halloween stream or even my birthday subathon stream. It was from an Animal Crossing amiibo cards unboxing stream. And I don't even like Animal Crossing. In the stream, I would open up a pack of Animal Crossing amiibo cards, and I would do a channel points prediction in which viewers could bet on whether or not they thought I would get a new card in that pack. And it was a blast. The best part was that I felt good at it. I mean, that's the exact sort of thing I became a streamer for. But the only problem is, it was only enjoyable because people showed up. And if they hadn't showed up, I literally would not have been able to do the stream. I don't want to complain about the success that I have gotten, but the fact of the matter is that I have been streaming as an affiliate for over 2 years now, and my average viewership over the past 30 days was 1.8 viewers. It is so discouraging to boot up a stream, go for 3 hours, and get nothing. At that point, why was I even streaming, right? It would have been the same if I had just played for 3 hours off stream and then uploaded the VOD. I'm currently trapped in this vicious cycle where I get no viewers, so then I'm discouraged, so then I don't want to be entertaining, so because I'm not entertaining, no one wants to watch me, which means I get no viewers, and, well, you get the idea. Accordingly, if I want to get out of this rut, I need to shake things up drastically. So I decided to make this switch because I wanted to take the best, most entertaining parts of myself, bundle them into one video, and post them on a platform where anyone can access them anytime, not just when I'm live, in an attempt to show people that I am someone that is worth watching. Then I'll be able to persuade people to come check out my stream so that I can do more fun things like amiibo card unboxings that require a few people in chat. Truth is, that stream, the one where I was complaining about this exact same problem I'm experiencing now, was on December 26, 2021, over a year ago. So I figure it's long past time I actively tried to do something to solve the problem. Because if I'm being really blunt, the reason why I'm not getting viewers right now is because I'm not entertaining to watch. And I need to fix that ASAP. Overall, I want to talk to people, I want to play video games, and I want to make a community. Plus, in the future, I'm going to need a job. Currently, I have one teaching English in Japan. But the program that I have my job through only has a maximum contract of 5 years. So after that 5 years is up, I'm going to need work. And it would be absolutely awesome if I could make a job out of playing video games to an audience. So the big question is, if I'm not satisfied with my stream and I want to be a more successful streamer, Shouldn't I focus more on streaming? Well, I touched on this a bit before, but I don't think so.
Let's recap. I streamed for about 40 hours on this account, and during that time, roughly 25 people came in at different points, but almost none of them stayed for more than a few seconds. 3 people actually typed a message in the chat, but one of them was a bot. After spending $150 to dye my hair and delivering 24 straight hours of high-octane content, except when I fell asleep, I grew all the way from 1 follower to 1... Well, I still have 1.
That was a clip from a video by Drew Gooden, a YouTuber with almost 4 million subscribers. It was made in the wake of Ninja's Masterclass Pro Streamer series, in which Ninja supposedly teaches you how to become a pro streamer in like a month or whatever. In the video, Drew creates a fresh Twitch account not attached to his name in order to put Ninja's claims to the test. But even though he has almost 4 million people who could recognize him and spread the word that he was streaming, and he made no attempts to hide his face or voice on stream, he only got 1 chatter his entire time streaming, presumably because he didn't bring anyone in from other social media platforms. When I first watched that video, it cemented in my brain just how hard it is to grow on Twitch. Some people say that if you just keep a consistent schedule and keep streaming, you will inevitably grow, but that's wrong. Living proof right here. Drew's video showed how ridiculously hard it is to just grow from scratch on Twitch alone. Twitch's big problem is that it effectively has 0 discoverability for a new streamer starting out on the platform. Technically speaking, if you have 0 viewers, you're too small to be pushed to anyone's recommended page, so they need to search you up if they want to find you. So that means they have to find you via a search, which usually involves them looking up a game that they want to watch and then choosing a random streamer that's playing that game. The problem is, if you're playing a popular game where a bunch of other streamers are also playing it, because you have 0 viewers and Twitch sorts from highest to lowest in viewer count, you will be on the bottom. And if you're playing a game that no one else is playing, well, chances are no one else is searching it up either, so it's kind of a lose-lose. And even if they happen to find your stream while you're live, when they click on it, you have to luck out and be doing something entertaining while they're there, so that means you have to keep up a constant entertaining front throughout the entirety of your stream, which is very difficult, and they have to like it enough that they stay for longer. In essence, if you have 0 viewers, the chances of you getting a regular viewer are slim to none. But if you compare this to a site like YouTube, where you can make short, condensed, entertaining videos showcasing your best attributes and upload them so that anyone can access them at any time and they can be recommended to people based off of an algorithm, and well, the chance you get of people wanting to stick around and see your content is a lot higher. So if I want to use this strategy to grow my Twitch channel, I need to focus on a platform that can showcase my best work 24/7, in which I can grow a fan base over time and then direct that fan base to my live streams. But the snag is that given my YouTube video is pretty much only one-take video game reviews with very poor lighting and not a lot of planning out, I'm gonna need some inspiration on exactly what kind of video that I should make for my YouTube.
So now is where the work begins. We are now into the final section of this video, which is the 1-year plan. Actually, I'm going to use the voice changer. Hold on.
A 1-year plan.
That was a clip from a video Doug posted to his second channel, Doug, about content creation. It's a very long video, but it focuses on teaching the viewer how to make good content, with the aim being growing your social media presence. He mentions how a lot of other guides out there that tell you how to be a successful content creator tell you a lot about marketing strategies, but they kind of gloss over the part where they say, ooh, the most important thing is to make good content. So with that video, he tries to teach the viewer how to exactly figure out what kind of content to make in order to make good content. He argues that if you want to grow as a content creator, you have to make content that is both great so that people want to watch it, and unique so that if people want to watch it, they can only get it from you. He boils all this down to a multi-step process that he calls
a 1-year plan.
presumably because he spent a year doing it and then blew up on YouTube. So, what is this magic plan? Well, before you can start posting, of course, you need to figure out stuff that's not only entertaining for the viewer, but also entertaining for you, so that you don't burn yourself out and hate yourself trying to post this stuff every week for a year. So in order to do all that, step 1, think back on your life and reflect upon everything that you liked. Could be something as big as a hobby or something as small as little things in the workplace that you enjoy doing. Think about why you like those things and write that down. Be specific. Step 2, once you've done all this, try and sort them into 2 distinct groups. These 2 groups combined together will be the basis of your channel. In combining these 2 things, hopefully you will have created a subgenre of content that no one else is competing with you for. And because you're passionate about these topics, that will shine through in the quality of your work. Step 3, make and publish 1 video a week. Set the expectation for yourself and do not break it. With each video, try out something new. Maybe try out a different editing style or a different topic, whatever. This will help make sure you're not doing the same thing over and over and getting boring, as well as helping you figure out exactly what works and what doesn't with your content. Keep a calendar that you can cross out each week to keep proof of your progress. And finally, step 4, after every video, write down what you liked about it and what you didn't like. In future videos, make sure you work on your shortcomings and play to your strengths. Also, make sure that you enjoy your content, because if you don't, that's a great way to burn yourself out fast.
And then stop.
I hate this. That's the new channel. I hope you like it.
Thanks for that, Tom. We'll get back to you later. So as you may have guessed, I have elected to try and carry out this plan. So first, I sat down and I wrote on this piece of paper everything I could think back about life, about what I liked. Well, not everything, but, a good significant portion of it. And then I tried sorting out 2 things that I could take from this that I could use as the basis of my channel to create great and unique content. Sorry for the messy handwriting, but hey, I wrote this for me, not you. Anyway, I just splattered my thoughts down onto this piece of paper, just as they came, and then I tried to sort everything out from there. But when it was all said and done, I managed to sort these things into 3 different categories. First, I call these end goal likes. These are things like talking to people or making people laugh that, while I do like them and am passionate about them, they're more the things that I want to get out of streaming and content creation. And they're not exactly things that I can put in right now. Like, obviously I want to make people laugh with my content, but it's not exactly helpful in figuring out exactly how I can do that. So those aside, I sorted my next group into what I like to call backdrop likes. These are also things I enjoy and am passionate about, but how am I going to make content over the fact that I like the color orange? Like, those are all things which I think will be helpful to distinguish myself from other content creators, but they're not things I can base my channel off of. So now that those are all out of the way, we can finally boil things down to the things that I can actually use to base my channel on. And when the dust settled, I chose these 2 things: teaching people and pushing myself to try new things. I love telling people new stuff and teaching them how to do it and seeing the light bulb go on as they finally understand. I love pushing people to try new things and discover just exactly what they're capable of. I mean, for Pete's sake, I moved halfway across the world to be a teacher. And personally, I love trying new things. I love teaching myself new things. I like being the best person I can be. I like the surprise on other people's faces when I say, hey, yeah, you see this? I made it myself. I love that sort of stuff. And I love the concepts of being the best person that I can be. Now, I've already kind of tipped my hand here, but at the time, I was having a rough go of it trying to figure out exactly how to frame my channel. I mean, a lot of these are extremely vague, and it's kind of hard to figure out exactly what I should do. Like, what am I going to do? Be a gaming channel that tells stories? I mean, there's a billion of those already. And I can't make my content completely based off of just the fact that I wear orange every day. And here's where the clip I showed you comes in. That was an excerpt from Tom Scott's second channel, Tom Scott Plus. And it's this channel that inspired me. Now, if you don't know who Tom Scott is, you should absolutely check him out. But he's the British YouTuber that focuses mainly in educational content. However, a bit ago, he announced a new project that he was working on, a second channel called Tom Scott Plus. And usually a second channel is where a YouTuber just kind of dumps their experimental projects to see what works out and what doesn't. That's not the case with Tom Scott Plus. It's called Tom Scott Plus because every video involves Tom Scott plus another special guest. And how he got most of those guests was he just announced on his main channel, hey, I'm making this Tom Scott Plus channel. If you or someone you know has anything interesting that you would like to do with me, just get in touch and we'll do it. So a good chunk of his videos involve him collaborating with another person outside of his usual circle in order to learn or experience something completely new. You have no idea how jealous I was when he announced that project. I mean, I wish I could just post a video online and have people offer to, I don't know, take me cave diving or teach me parkour or how to fly a plane blind or joust on horseback or go tightrope walking or how to operate a hovercraft or work in a haunted house or do pro wrestling or be a stuntman or give a test. Sorry. Got a little heated there. But because I displayed that sort of passionate envy when he first announced his channel, I realized that this sort of thing was something that I was passionate about. I mean, sure, if I tried to do something like this, no creator in their right mind would reach out to me to give me an amazing experience like they did for Tom. But there's nothing stopping me from teaching myself these things and sharing those experiences with you. So the goal of each of my videos will be to try something new and then take the audience through, teach them, if you will, just how I did it. Sometimes the video will focus more on the learning part, sometimes the video will focus more on the teaching part. In this video, for example, I used the opportunity to look into different editing techniques and overall just try to take a normally recorded video and spice it up using editing, and I hope I succeeded. Unfortunately, though, I have neither the time nor the want, for that matter, to teach you all how I edited this video in this video. So, sorry. So, this is the part where I talk about my exact plans. If you skipped to the certain timestamp, you are in the right place. In order to keep myself motivated and get started as a content creator, I will be posting one video to this YouTube channel every week at 9 p.m. Sunday, Japan time, starting with this one for the entirety of 2023. I will be using this calendar to keep myself accountable, to make sure that I do indeed upload one video every week. The topic of the videos will broadly involve me teaching myself something new and then teaching that to the audience. However, sometimes it'll be more focused on me learning something new. Sometimes it'll be more focused on me teaching the audience something new. Overall, I'm not trying to lock myself down too hard. I do want to give myself wiggle room to try to experiment with what works and what doesn't, what I like and what I don't. Here's a list of topics I've been considering making videos about. Feel free to drop in the comments below which ones you want to see first before they all scuttle away. This video officially marks the start of that plan. Hopefully, it came out at 9 p.m. Japan time, New Year's Day 2023. I've got 5 years, provided that I can stick to it, continuously make good content, and win the algorithm lottery. I hope to be able to make a good community and hang out with some really cool people. And who knows, if I hit my stride and it all goes according to plan, I might even be able to make a career out of it. Hey folks, Editing Carl here. It's been a few months since I originally recorded this video. And in that time, I actually started live streaming on HelloTalk, which is a language exchange platform. There are not a lot of people streaming on there since it's pretty new. So a lot of people come by. And apparently I'm so good at live streaming there that one of the administrators of the app reached out to me directly and asked me if I had any tips for other people that wanted to start live streaming to improve their streams. And they offered me the ability to do private lessons and get paid that way. So basically the point is, I know I'm good enough
to be a good streamer, to be an entertaining streamer. I just need the people. And I guess it is feasible to do this as a career because I'm literally being offered to be paid for my services. Unfortunately, I can't just stream on HelloTalk and direct people to my Twitch and YouTube easily, since HelloTalk is really strict about not posting others' social media on their site. I actually was denied a request to make voice rooms because I accidentally did that one time and I didn't know it was against the rules. So yeah, point being, I think I'm a good streamer. But yes, I didn't know where to shove this, so I thought this was a good place. But back to pre-recorded Carl. Sorry. So, of course, if you are interested in coming along with me for my content creation journey, feel free to hit the subscribe button down below and click the bell to be notified of when my videos go live. If you want to check out my other social media, of course, you can do so here, with my Twitch being the ideal one. I would love it if you gave that one a follow. I hope you enjoy my content, and I'll see you next Sunday. Bye!